industries now be popping up? If they needed water to run, right? They're going to be popping up near rivers. They needed a water source. Okay. So that's a major aspect as well. How the physical environment, the geography starts to lay out and become intertwined within this mix of the economy. Okay. So that's another aspect. Okay. That's my passion. How geography plays into the building of cities and these major revolutions that occurred. Okay. Let's move on to agricultural revolution, you guys. So how did the agricultural revolution play into the industrial revolution? And I think most of you guys hit on the points that I have as well. The first one was the crop rotation, right? So when farmers, right, started, okay, they started with multiple crops and then they would rotate their fields every season so that one field wouldn't get depleted in nutrients. And they would usually leave one crop fallow, right? Which means they didn't plant anything so that the soil could naturally rebuild the nutrients needed. And then they would rotate their crops every season. Okay. So that's a new farming technology that came into play within the agricultural revolution. And it ties into the new inventions that were created, right? All of those different things, because a lot of the inventions that were created played into farming, right? Agriculture became really, really important. So crop rotation was very, very important. And I know a lot of you guys actually touched on this, the enclosure movement, right? This is when we started to see wealthy landowners starting to buy up pieces of land from the local farmers and then fence off their properties. Okay. Then to make even more money, right? They would rent that land back to the farmers. Okay. Or you would see the farmers out of work. And I think it was Anna and Ava, you guys were talking about this. These farmers would then have no land for them to work on. And so they were seeking jobs. So they would move to the cities to work in these new industries that were cropping up in the cities, right? In manufacturing. Okay. Those sort of things. So it started pushing people out of agriculture and going into different jobs. Okay. That was really, really important. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So, and that's another great point, Ava, as I'm just quickly reading your little input there as well. The enclosure, it also meant mass food production, right? Mass food production creates larger populations, right? So larger populations in a smaller, denser area. And now we've got, health going up. So people are living longer, all those sort of things. Absolutely, you guys. So that was a really good one. How about stable government and economy? How did that play into the Industrial Revolution? Okay, let's talk about that. And I think some of you guys touched on this too. During this time, right? Absolutely. A stable economy and a stable government creates an atmosphere, right, where these things can now play into the growth of cities, the growth of urbanization. Okay. Remember that term, urbanization. Very, very important key term when we talk about the Industrial Revolution, you guys. But a developed banking system, a developed economic system where trade and wealth occurred, right? This is where the Industrial Revolution really starts to define the middle class, okay? Because now you're starting to see wealthy, free market, capitalist movement, Ava, very good, okay? Versus now that middle class working class, right? Now we're working in the industries. Yeah, Absolutely. And if we've got that stable banking system, now we can loan out money to people, right? And they can start developing their own jobs. Absolutely, you guys. Good. Okay. This is another thing too that relates to the government. There were no recent wars in England. Okay. That's really important. There were other wars occurring at the time worldwide, but in England. So when there's no war, it's a really stable environment, right? Because now you're not sending troops out to go fight. So you're losing that working base, right? That's really, really important as well. And I think you guys actually just mentioned this as well. Government was supporting business at the time. So being able to lend that money out, okay? They really, really supported it with incentives. Absolutely. Really, really important. If you give your business people incentive to support that, they're going to go out and they're going to start trading, all of those different things to create that economy. And there was no political revolutions occurring at the time. So there's where that stable government ties in as well. Because again, if you've got an upheaval in government, they don't have the chance to be supportive for an economy. Okay. That's really, really important as well, you guys. So there's your, the stable government and economy. Inventions. I know you guys love this part, right? This was really, really interesting and where things go. Because I saw all the different ones that you guys included and you guys took it above and beyond what I even did, right? So some of the ones that I came up with, look at you guys, Taylor, you've got it, right? The spinning Jenny, right? This was really huge in the textile industry. Okay. It gave that mass production instead of just doing it by hand, right? That's really, really important. Okay. The steam engine, I know a few of you guys really got into the background of the steam engine. Okay. But that was really huge in transportation. Okay. Because now we can go further with our goods. Okay. That's really important. Okay. And then the whole idea of the steel process. And I think actually some of you guys did mention this one as well, because it made it stronger and cheaper cheaper. Okay. To create steel and easier than to create products with steel. Okay. So that was huge. Those are the ones I focused on because I said 2 to 3, you guys, and you guys took it well above and beyond. So that's amazing. Great job on that one, you guys. Now, there you go. There's your 6 sides, you guys. I think most of you guys got a really good base. Your chat is there if you do need to go back and reread and if you want to keep adding to your notes. Fantastic. Okay. Now, this was our reflection from last day. So just to end on another reflection, you guys, what I'd like to do is now I want you to go back to that reflection that you Moodle messaged me. Okay. Can you do another 3, 2, 1 today for me? Again, you're going to message me in Moodle and you're going to do the same thing. We're going to bridge our 2, 3, 2, 1s. So last day, there was 3 pieces of information that you learned today. Now give me another 3 pieces of information that you learned this class. Was there something new? Okay. Again, that you went even deeper into your learning. Okay. Either with your questions. This is what I want to see with your questions. Either take your 2 questions that you gave me last time. Were they answered? Or did it just produce 2 other new questions for you guys? Okay. That's really, really important. And then for your connection, can you make an even deeper connection? Or did you make a whole new connection from maybe something that your partner said or something that we've posted into the room chat, that sort of thing? All right. So you're going to give me another 3, 2, 1. Now, after you've done your reflection in a Moodle message to me, you need to hand in and submit now your building blocks. Okay. So however you did it, whether it was PowerPoint, Prezi, the actual building block, whatever it is, you need to submit it to me into the assignment today, all right? Or by next class if there's something that you want to refine or whatever. All right, you guys, that is your task today. I don't think I'm going to go back to my office and it's almost 11:30 here, you guys. So if you do have any questions, I'll stay in here with my Blackboard on and ask me any questions and we'll answer it from here. All right. But that's it for live classroom. So great job today, you guys. And we will, remember you have golf this Friday and we'll see you guys next week. All right. Bye guys.